notice. Hero goes straight into his shot.
To the left wing. Here's P. He's covered by Hero. P, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. And I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Grant, he's checked in for Sharp. And Johnson subbed in for Williams.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Hero with it. Jones covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Hero is so confident. When he's looking to score inside, he does not back away from contact.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Cardinal. And it's Whitehead in for Tyus Jones. Here's P. He's got 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Puts up a 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
We haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
Here's P. He's got 8 from the stripe. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. P's got 10. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Here's P. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here is Russell. Still scoreless. Harris outside. Rozier kicks to Butler. Oh, good with the triple. Nets leading by 5. Pass to P. Back to Grant. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look. Here's P.
Johnson for three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so we conclude the first half. Nets lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
You know, right now for the Nets, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Nets.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. A fantastic game from P in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Johnson. Cam Thomas is out there with P. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Grant in at the 4. 6 to shoot. Butler makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And Jimmy Butler is very comfortable operating in that mid-range area.
Here's P. Grant with a screen on Hero. Here's P, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Outside Hero. Sweet move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Bounce pass, Butler. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Butler. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Hero from long range. And again, it's the Heat missing. Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's P. Down low. Offside Thomas. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Tobias Harris is out there with Butler. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Heat trail by 18. Hero kicks to Harris. Back to Hero. Pass to Rozier. Outside Butler. 4 on the shot clock. Over Johnson. And again, it's the Heat missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's P. Oh, Claxton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Miami's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in. And here are the Heat now. Now Butler. Pass to Jovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Rozier missing.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Johnson in the corner. Wide open look. Drained for 2 points.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Nets also changing it up. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Cardinal comes in for Grant, and it's Whitehead in for Cameron Johnson. Back to Russell. Pass to Ware. Over Sharp. Ware, no good. Nets leading by 22.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for P.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
And Brooklyn has possession. Here's P. Banked in off the glass.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Russell with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them.